Hey guys, so I know a lot of you have been listening to the news and you are probably really scared by this pandemic that is the coronavirus. That is really, it's pretty scary, to be fair. I know a lot of these YouTube videos that are being posted are about people who either have the coronavirus or what they're getting up to in isolation or what you can do in isolation. This video is a little bit different because I have not really been one of those people who have been in isolation, and I know what you're thinking, but the truth is I actually work in a grocery store, so technically my job, as well as nurses, are actually one of the ones that are like, you can't really be in isolation. So I thought I'd make this video kind of saying like what it's like to work as a grocery store employee during this pandemic. The stores have definitely put in a lot more safety features for employees. The main feature they have put in is the 2-meter gap between each kind of customer in the aisle for the tills. Now, till staff are quite fortunate that they do have a lot of safety measures for them. Unfortunately, I am now a floor staff employee, which means I stock the shelves, which means I have a little less safety features in my sense. Because the customers who are lining up for the queues for the tills, because it's a 2-meter gap, they're actually coming into the aisles, and especially if you were in the kind of the main first few aisles in the store, there's so many people in your aisle. It's so hard to pack out the stock for the shelves, and without stocking the shelves, like obviously there's going to be no products, so you can't buy anything. But as well for the fact that because people are in your way, very close to coming in contact with other people and are very likely to get the coronavirus. I, on the other hand, I do work in the aisles closer to the tills, so sometimes I do have people coming into my aisles and queuing. But I'm quite lucky in the sense that my aisle is further down the store, so I have less people coming into my aisle. I don't even know if it's new customers or older customers, but more people are asking questions. Now obviously that's fine, you get your question here and there like, oh, do you know where this is? Yeah, that's grand. Except for the fact that now so many people aren't even bothering to look for what they need. They're just like, I'm not staying in the store any longer than I have to be. I'm gonna ask the person who works here. Which, like, yeah, okay, you're like, oh, that's fine, whatever, like it's one person, but it's not. It's so many people, especially at the weekend. Like the other week, I literally had like person after person after person after person, and they're not even being polite, like asking questions. They're being really rude, which is so frustrating. I was opening a box and I was about to put it on the shelf. So I was opening the box and this guy just goes, hot chocolate. And I just looked up and I went, excuse me? And he's like, hot chocolate. And I was kind of like, are you asking me a question here? Like, don't be so rude. And then this other guy, he was looking on the shelf and he's like, do you have this? I was like, oh, did you look on the shelf because it's probably there? And he goes, no, not really. Like, bro, it's right in front of you. Why are you asking me to look for you if it's right in front of your eyes? Like, if we don't have it on the shelf, then the honest answer is we don't have it. We are trying so hard to get everything from the stock room onto the shelves for people to buy, and yet we don't need people constantly being so fucking frustrating and not actually bothering to look. As well, on top of the aisles, what you had, like what's in the aisle. And so many people are like, oh, do you know where the breakfast aisle is? Do you know where minerals are? I'm like, bro, literally look up at the fucking sign and it says it. Like, they're asking such obvious things without even bothering to look. But I'm literally like a sat nav, you know, you put in your destination, I'm like, there. And then customers are giving out that there's no stock. I'm like, stop annoying me and there would be stock, you know?
I'm just editing this video now. I just want to say that I am not complaining about my job. Like, I'm very grateful to still have a job, letting you know what it is like to work in a place where people are going a bit crazy because they're scared they're gonna get a virus.
But anyway, I thought I would kind of let you know what it's been like as a grocery store employee working during a pandemic.